Good morning or afternoon, class. Once again, it's your teacher, Mr. Collins. Today we're going to be continuing our conversation about osmosis by performing another experiment. Remember our cucumber experiment where we observed water changing the mass of the cucumbers. This would be a very similar situation. We're going to have eggs. We're going to have 5 different solutions that we're going to put the eggs in. All right. So the purpose of this lab is to observe the process of osmosis in eggs in different solutions, all right? And we're going to be measuring the impact that the different solutions have on the mass of the eggs. Very similar to our cucumber lab, all right? And we're going to have 5 solutions. The first solution will be our control group. We'll have nothing in there, just the egg. The second solution will be syrup. We'll also have salt water, vinegar, and regular water as our solutions, all right? And as we do this, continue to think about our phenomenon of Jennifer Strange and how she passed away from drinking or consuming too much water, all right? So the first step in this process, whoever is number 3 in your group or closest to number 3 will come up. You will get a cup, a clear cup, and you will also get an egg, all right? So in this experiment, our egg can represent a cell. What we're going to do once we get the egg, we're going to mass the egg, all right? So we're going to take the original weight. All this data can go on page 86 in our data table, all right? So each class is going to get a different solution. So my first period is going to get the salt solution. Second period is going to get the syrup. And my 6th period is going to get the vinegar, all right? Now, once you get the egg, we're going to mass it. So we're going to take the egg out the cup. Make sure, once we're measuring the cup, that we zero it out so that it equals 0, as you see, so that we don't take the mass of the cup. And now we get the mass of our egg. All right, so the mass of the egg is 58 grams. Make sure I write that down. This is going to be our salt solution, so write that down. Then everybody in the class is going to share their masses so that we have the mass of each egg. Once we do this, we can move on. Whoever's number 3 in your station comes back up, and we get our graduated cylinder. And we're going to measure 50 milliliters of each solution, all right? So say we're using our salt solution. Let me get you angled up. All right, so we're going to look for our 50 milliliters right here. We keep the graduated cylinder on the table. Pour our salt solution. All right, measured right at 50. You can drop to it. Make sure your eye line is clear. So measured 50 milliliters. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the contents of the graduated cylinder into the egg. And now we have set up our experiment. Once your experiment is set up, you can take it to the counters to the right. And then we are tasked with making our predictions. All right, so we must make our predictions on page 85. And also draw the egg or each egg before it went into the solution. All right. Let's get going with this lab. All right.